The new requirements are the latest Brexit obstacles to have come about as a consequence of Gibraltar's departure from the European Union and the end of the transition period. They're in line with the policy of reciprocity, the accepted standard in international relations. It's the second obvious measure of reciprocity to be felt on the ground, as from the 1st of October, blue ID card holders got their passports stamped after the UK stopped accepting EU ID cards. Red ID cards are being accepted, but only as an interim gesture of goodwill. An information leaflet will be distributed to drivers of commercial vehicles coming in through the border, which will spell out in different languages the reason for the change in approach and the steps they need to take to regularise their position. There will be a period of adjustment to enable EU hauliers to comply with the arrangements. The government says the logical consequence of this would be that those hauliers without a permit would be required to unload their goods at the border and transfer the load to a Gibraltar-registered company for onward local delivery. The end of the EU legal framework for the carriage of goods and passengers has led the United Kingdom to apply for the extension to Gibraltar of the relevant Council of Europe international conventions. However, it says these have been held up in the Council of Europe, even though the issue could have been resolved in an instant through such extensions. So this is a situation which may have been averted. Hauliers will feel the effects of the measures, which could result in increased bureaucracy and delays. And the last thing those working towards a treaty will want are any issues of increased friction at this late stage in the negotiations. The government has been in contact with Gibraltar's operators and business organisations to appraise them of the situation. It points out there are 13 road haulage companies in Gibraltar with 319 employees, of whom 230 are EU or Spanish citizens. It adds this is clearly not in the interests of anyone, and the matter has been taken up with the relevant authorities in the UK and Spain.